welcome back to another video. I'm Average at Best. I play Geoguessr and I make bad choices. Once again, we are jumping into a learnable meta script map, and this time is beginner Southeast Asia. We're going to play on no moving. This is a list of countries that it covers. There's like 20 metas here, so this should be a fairly simple one to pick up. I've just had a look through them and I'm fairly confident with most of them. So we are just going to play and see what happens. I'll talk you through things as we go. So this is all in the context of Southeast Asia. We are driving on the left, or at least it looks to be. Sometimes you can get caught out with cars overtaking, but we're going to be driving on the left. We have two white centre lines on the middle of the road, and that is going to be a Malaysia thing. Malaysia frequently uses double white centre lines on its two-lane roads, making it the only Southeast Asian country to do so. So we are going to click into Malaysia. Can we have a guess as to whether it's mainland or island? No. There we go. Malaysia, mainland Malaysia. Okay, we are driving on the left again. We've got the arrows here. We're at a bit of a junction. This sign and this style of sign, this hexagon with the road number in yellow, also the fact that it says Kuala Lumpur, is a definite for Malaysia again. Having a look at the number plates, there is a number plate meta. These are kind of difficult to see. But basically the plates are black, and typically in Malaysia we'll have two white sections, whereas in Indonesia there's three. A simple way to remember that is Indonesia is a longer word, so that's got more. Malaysia has got two, and it's the direction signs that are the clue here. So this particular style, green background or blue hexagonal, yellow highway shields, unique to Malaysia. I don't know, but it's maybe worth saying that it's not necessarily really close to Kuala Lumpur, just that that's the biggest place. You know, that's the ultimate end destination, so wouldn't necessarily be too close to Malaysia, to Kuala Lumpur. Okay, we are again driving on the left, and we've got exactly the same here, the yellow hexagonal, blue signpost. We can sort of get a look at that number plate. Now that's a shorter, like square number plate, so you've got a white bit on the top, a white bit on the bottom. Any other cars we can see? No, difficult to see those. The other thing that is relevant to talk about here is this black painted bit on the pole. This is unique to Malaysia. It will have white text on it. Sometimes it has colours like on it or nearby it, but this specifically is only found in mainland Malaysia. So Malaysia is this bit here, so all the way down, the little sticky bit out on the end, but it's also this bit here, Kuching, not Brunei, that's a separate country, but up to Sabah. So that is Malaysia, and this is the one that we talk about when we talk about mainland. 24 road, can we see it? I don't know if these are in any sort of order. No, we're just going to click centre. Typical Malaysian direction sign with the yellow hexagon. What do we have on this one? Okay, so this is definitely a different country. We are driving on the right. We've got a few little trike bike things here. We have concrete slab roads. You can see that they're just big slabs of concrete laid out. What else do we have? That's probably the main thing. So in Southeast Asia, Thailand, Indonesia and Malaysia drive on the left. Tim, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, and driving on the right is Philippines, Laos and Cambodia, PLC. Tim on the left, PLC on the right. Vietnam doesn't have any official coverage, so we ignore that. We can tell that we're driving on the right, and these concrete slab roads, apart from very, very occasional, are found either in Thailand or most commonly Philippines. Because we're driving on the right hand side of the road, it can't be Thailand, so we are guessing it's probably Philippines. Philippines commonly will have little trucks like this as well. And that's about all I have to add to this one. So we are going to guess Philippines, and we're going to see whether we're right. Yeah. Southeast Asia, concrete roads, most likely Philippines. Thailand, much more rare in Indonesia. But if you're driving on the right, it has to be Philippines. Okay, so the meta we are looking at here specifically is these houses that are on stilts. You can see they're all raised off of the floor. I don't know whether that's specifically for flooding. Not entirely sure, but the majority of them, all of them, are on stilts of some form. We can just about tell that we're driving on the right hand side of the road. All these girls on bikes on the right, and the motorbike coming towards us on the left. We also have this particular car. So it's like a strip. It's not like the Google Street Map logo, it's kind of just a strip. But that is something you will find with all this combination of stuff in Cambodia. So let's have a look and see what Plunkett says. In Cambodia, wooden houses on stilts are very common. The walls are often made of vertical planks. Some have double or triple roofs. Cool. Houses on stilts, Cambodia. What do we have here? So I would say this is probably concrete slabby road. It's definitely not tarmac, is it? We've got lots of these little trikey things. We've got this, which is probably going to be the giveaway. That looks like an Indonesian flag. Having said that, are we driving on the right? Looks like we're driving on the right. So take that back. It wasn't. Here we go. This is the flag. It's got a star, yellow star on it. Is that like a political flag or something? Okay, yeah. So ignore that flag. This then has to be Philippines. We've got thousands of these little trucky things, tuk-tuks, whatever you want to call them. Slab pavements, we're driving on the right. This is going to be Philippines, and actually as I say it, that's the flag there, the blue, the white and the red. Philippines, somewhere here. Sweet. Tuk-tuks and trikes is extremely common. Okay, so tarmac road, single centre line. Are we driving? We're driving on the right. So right can be Philippines, Laos or Cambodia. What do we have that's going to help us? So we have got like concrete slabs on the outside. So there's a chance this road could have just been tarmacked if it's like a main route perhaps. This is going to help us. This is an octagonal pole. Looks similar to Mexico, but it is made out of metal rather than concrete. So that is going to be a giveaway. Driving on the right, Philippines, Laos or Cambodia. These poles are only found in Philippines. The houses aren't on stilts. We've got like Latin type language. We've not got the curly writing of Cambodia. So this is going to be a Philippines. Nice. Yeah, we're talking about the octagonal pole. So the metal ones specifically, occasionally in Bangladesh and Malaysia. Again, we've got another one of these. Used to be concrete roads. They've just chucked a bit of tarmac on the top by the looks of it. And we've got an octagonal pole just in there. We are, can't see what side of the road we're driving on. These arrows, chevrons, common in Philippines. I believe for Philippines there was something about the road lines as well. Let's see if that comes up when we make our guess. Yeah, centre lines in the Philippines can be white or slightly orangey tinged yellow. Combination of the two colours is not really a thing anywhere else in Southeast Asia. Nice. Okay, different pole. We have square concrete with these holes drilled all the way along it. This one looks similar, square concrete with the holes all along it. That is really commonly seen in Thailand. Can't really tell what side of the road we're driving on. Have to guess the left because there's no brake light or aerial here. But yeah, this is just going to be Thailand. Went on this bit because there was loads of palm trees. The palm trees more common near the coast, so it's less likely to be way up here. We have the Cambodia car again, so it's a bit more blurred, but we can see just these lines on the back of the white car. That is parked, so we're not going to use that as a way to tell what side of the road we're on, but we are hovering towards the right. Cambodia does have specific poles. There's a couple of different types. This is one of them. It's a round concrete pole and it has these funny indents along the top as it gets a bit narrower. This is 100% Cambodia. Nice. So two types of poles. The one we saw there with the indents at the top, round concrete holes all the way down, and then this kind of half trying to be a waffle pole, holes at the top, no waffles, waffles in the middle, and a solid bottom. Nice. So still not getting a great score. Philippines is a massive country, as is Indonesia. Don't really notice it on the map because it's all quite small islands. This is our giveaway here. It's like 3/4 of the signs, but this would say Berahente, and that is unique to Malaysia. We can sort of tell, although this car's cut in the corner, that we're driving on the left, and obviously the stop sign is on the left as well. So give me for Malaysia. Can we see a pole? Is there a black sticker on? There is behind that. So we are on mainland. Berahente, yeah, it has got a T in it. Berahente means stop in Malaysian. Okay, we have this dude on the motorbike, dudes who seem to be on the right, on the left, but they're safety first, helmets, flip-flops. This dude is on the right. We're going to trust him. He's got a helmet on. This dude up here looks professional as well. So they are driving on the right. So that is going to be Philippines, Laos or Cambodia. We have this green number plate on this car. Green number plates are pretty much Philippines and Nigeria. South Korea perhaps. But in this context, it is definitely Philippines. That is about all to say on that one. What's the meta going to be? The pole. Didn't spot the pole specifically in there, but we learnt about the green number plate. Bonus metas. 2 solid white lines was fairly unique to Malaysia. We are driving on the right hand side of the road. This is the driving on the left hand side of the road. This is the back of the car. We are just going to click Malaysia. Is there a pole we can get a sticker off of? No. Malaysia, double yellow. Jesus. Double whites. I am super tired. Words are not wording correctly. This is Davao. Davao is in the Philippines. We have concrete slab roads. We're driving on the right. We have one massive fuck off octagonal metal pole. We have all of the tuk-tuks and the trikes. We have English or Latin script for English. We have more of the tuk-tuks. We have flag. Can we find a flag? Maybe not. No, but this is 100% Philippines. We can find Davao. Davao is a big place. We're going to be somewhere here. Ah, it's another Davao. I just called it Davao. Is that like when you call it like, I don't know, can't think of it. Anyway. Malaysia. We have the yellow hexagons. We have the black sticker on the pole. We have double white centre lines. We have driving on the left. We have number plates that are black with some white bits on them, and that is about all we need to know. So we are mainland Malaysia. Ooh. One more round, quick fire, 16. See if we can get 18. Ooh, new car. Let's talk about this. This car, this roof rack, in the context of Southeast Asia, is unique to the country of Laos. We haven't seen Laos before. It can be mistaken for maybe Guatemala. Has a similar kind of shape here. Kyrgyzstan as well. Kyrgyzstan, I think, is more white. It's not got the tape, so it's not going to be Ghana or Reunion. It's going to look, I mean, on the similar kind of latitude to Guatemala, but it's going to look more Asian. In Laos, you will see yellow number plates. Laos drives on the right. Stripy curbs are common. We've got more yellow number plates there. There's basically five places in Laos that have coverage. Let's have a look. So you've got, so this is Laos here. Luang Prabang is the town here. You have, where are they? Vientiane, which is capital city. And all of these places have roof rack apart from Vientiane. Vientiane doesn't. It drives on the right, it has yellow number plates. So if you're in the city, there'll be enough cars to determine number plate colour and side of the road that you're driving on. Vientiane, you've got Van Bang here. Van Bang has massive, really pretty, incredible mountains. That's the way to remember that. And then further down here you have Savan Ket, which is, it hides underneath the label for Mukadam. Savan Ket is down here. Savan Ket, and a little bit further down you have Paxi. So Paxi and Savan Ket have the roof rack. They are both pretty flat. Vientiane, capital city, no roof rack, but drives on the right, yellow number plates. You have Van Bang, which has massive mountains, and Luang Prabang is like really historical. The architecture is like really detailed and ornate and stuff. So I'm going to guess that this is going to be Savan Ket or Paxi. I think from memory Savan Ket has slightly red soil and Paxi is redder. Don't quote me on that. Oh, quote me on that. Quote me on that. Savan Ket. Nice guess. We have Cambodian poles. We saw the other one, I think, and we talked about this when we had a look at the picture. A square waffle pole, holes at the top, waffle in the middle, and just solid at the bottom. We can't really tell those lines on the car, but it is a white car. And can we find a house on stilts? Is that a gap underneath? It's got the vertical boarding. That one's got to be on stilts. This one here is on stilts. Cool. Cambodia. That was supposed to be a quick fire round. We've got yellow, green plates, pavements, trucks. This is Philippines. We are driving on the left. We have single line. We have black stickers. This is mainland Malaysia. We are driving on the left. So, right, this is a good example. We were saying about the number plates. That's actually looks like maybe a personalised one, but most of Malaysia will look like this with 2 white bits. Almost looks like Argentina, like you've just got black in the middle, but the white is the text that you're seeing. Indonesia will have 3 sections. We've got the black sticker on the pole. Often they have like a red and a blue next to them or within them, so that kind of helps you spot it. But yeah, this is Malaysia mainland. Number plates. Right. Was there anything we haven't covered? Bangladesh. Language. We haven't had any Bangladesh. Basically, it is this Bengali. You can tell it apart from other kind of Indian languages by the abundance of pointy triangles, pointy to the left, and often you'll see the little dot underneath. Does look similar, or it is the same language, Bengali, as some parts of eastern India. India has the Shikhan, so the quality on these will be better. Cambodia, blue political signs. We didn't come across any of these. Basically, these are everywhere. Cambodia People's Party with important men who think they're important on the front. Often around, like, I guess, like, say embassies, but like town halls and like council type buildings, I guess. But blue, very much Cambodia. Houses on stilts, we did that, and poles, we did that too. Indonesia, we talked about the license plates, that they have 3 white bits, Malaysia has 2. But Indonesia is the only Southeast Asian country that will have license plates on the front of mopeds and bikes, and you'll see that because there'll be a bit of a blur. See, they blur the motorbike number plate out. Indonesia, we didn't see this, really commonly on like electricity poles and stuff. Red and white band, that is just the Indonesia flag. So if you see that, you'll guess that it's there. Laos, we covered the car. Malaysia, black sticker, we did that. This is kind of the red and the blue that's often on it or next to it. Directional signs, we did. White lines, we saw. License plates, Berahenti. We didn't see any of this, or at least I didn't notice any of these. Thick yellow lines on the road going horizontal across. In the UK, we use them as like distance markers to know that you're keeping the correct distance. I don't know whether that's the case here. Rarely see it in Hong Kong. In the UK, it would be white. Pretty sure you'll see them like coming up to junctions. Concrete roads, we talked about that. Octagonal poles, we did. Tuk-tuks, trikes, yeah. Philippines, yellow and white lines, we did see that. Concrete roads in Thailand, if it's driving on the left, very occasionally Indonesia, but if it's right, it's definitely Philippines. Thailand pole, we saw that square concrete with holes. We didn't see one of these. Thailand signpost, chunky, white, black base. Kind of not too far off of your like Uruguay ones, but see landscape and everything will tell you that it's not Uruguay. Let's do quick fire. Driving on the left, there's the pole. That's what we were just talking about. That is Thailand. That is Malaysia. That is the signs with the yellow. That is Malaysia again. We've got our Berahenti there. This is Laos. Are they the Vang Ben Mountains? Sometimes it's difficult to see them. Possibly Vang Vang Mountains. Let's try it. No, right, Prabang. We have, what do we have? Cambodia pole. 18.7, one more. There's the yellow things. This is going to be Malaysia then. Driving on the right, tuk-tuks. This is going to be Philippines. Lao Car, these are the mountains, really dramatic. Look like, Lost is the only program that I can compare them to, like massive dramatic mountains. Pavement, concrete slab, driving on the right. Tuk-tuks, Philippines. Last one, Malaysia, 2 white bits. 16.5. We will take that. That has been Africa. Jesus. Words. This has been Asia, Southeast Asia, beginner, learnable meta. Go and have a play of it. See how many you can get right. This map isn't about getting 5Ks and getting close to it. It's about getting a good country streak. So that's maybe a script to play it with. See how many countries you can get in a row. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable. If you've got any comments, any questions, pop them down in the box below. I've been average at best. Go make bad choices.